Hey YouTube, Temple Crazed here. Oh, how's everybody doing? We getting ready for the New Year change? It's what is it today? The 28th of December. Oofta. The 28th of December. Man, we're getting close, aren't we? Before long it'll be the, 2024, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 2030, and crazy, crazy, crazy. When you were a kid, do you remember how slow it seemed time went by? Now that you're an adult, you think, oh my goodness gracious, what happened to time? Did it speed up somehow? At least that's how I think. Alright, so what are we doing today? Well, we're gonna, if you saw the thumbnail and everything, we're gonna hunt a whole bunch more pennies because I'd really like to get through this box of pennies that I got laying here. It's the last one that I have. We've got through everything else, so it'd be really nice to get through this one. I do still have some nickels left. I don't know if I'm going to do much more hunting of them for a while. The videos have kind of slowed down on that. We'll do more eventually, and maybe we'll do some here in the near future. Next year. First thing I want to show you though, I'll get the scope pulled up here. All right, this. Look at that! Holy cow! Everybody seeing? 1943. Copper penny, right? No, not copper penny. I bought this knowing full well that it was plated. Somebody else bought this, assuming it was plated. They paid like $1 for it, I think. They tested it, put a magnet on it. Where is my magnet? I do have a magnet somewhere. Where did it go? There it is. It's not strong enough to lift this, but... Oh, there we go. See? Magnetic. If it was an actual copper penny, it would not be magnetic. So that has been plated. Somebody was trying to fake people out into thinking that it was a copper penny. Copper 43. If it was a copper 43, that penny would be worth so much money, but it's not. The 43 here might be a D over S, S over D, whatever, but I'll pull it out of the package here and we can look a little closer at them. Alright, let's see, what do we got here? Just a good, honest 43 Denver, it looks like. Just a good, honest 43 Denver. And what's this one? That's what I'm saying. It kind of looks... Maybe it's just the way the light is. Let's bring her down. Let's bring her down in there. Yeah, let's get her down in there. Oof, really tough to tell. It does look like there could be a D, though, under there. Or over there. I don't know. What do you want to say? I think it's D over S. Isn't it supposed to be? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think so. She's dirty. And then we got... oh. Then we got this. And the thing is, it's not even a good copper plating job. Not even a good copper plating job. Heck, with that die crack right there, this coin would have been worth a lot more than it is now. Now it'll be shipped off from, it went from one of my buddies that I bought it from on Whatnot, and I did buy it. I did. It'll get shipped off, though, from me over to another buddy of mine who will use it for teaching children numismatics and showing them how to spot a fake. Because that is 100% a fake. And it's a shame. It's actually the first one I've seen. It's the first fake 43 that I've seen. I've seen other coins that are fake, but this is the first time I've seen a fake 43. Anyway, let's get on with it here. I pulled a bunch of rolls out, got them all set up to open, so I just didn't open them yet, but we'll get them open here and let's get hunting. So, I've said this in other people's videos. I've, in the chat on other people's videos, whatever. I've said haters gonna hate to them, that, like, telling them, hey, don't worry about what the haters say out there and stuff. Well, now I gotta take my own advice. Because I just had a comment from somebody who was wondering if this YouTuber had any knowledge, basically. I think it said, is this new YouTuber even knowledgeable? I think it was what it was. Because I don't stop and grab every single little error coin that we find. I see them. I see doubled pillars and things like that on these pennies. I do. But honestly, for one, NGC, PCGS don't recognize those anyway. Not all of them. Some of them they do, but not all of them. And Annex will pretty much put attributes on about anything you ask them to. So, I don't sell a ton of these error coins like this. I mean, sure, I could take every single one of these coins that I find that has the most minute error, and I could put it on eBay for sale, and probably get a few bucks for it. I could. But that's not the channel. That's not what this channel is. Not even a little bit. Those have been with me that have been with me for a while. They know that I look for major errors. Look for strike throughs, which obviously strike throughs aren't. PCGS and NGC don't recognize strike throughs. Well, I mean they do to an extent, but not as much as like Annex would, right? But we're looking for RPMs, we're looking for double dies, some strike throughs, die chips, die clashes, die cracks. We're looking for broad strikes, we're looking for brockages, we're looking for bottle caps, or cap dies. Things like that. That's really what we're looking for here. And the other things that this other person mentioned that I just am not knowledgeable about, apparently, I just don't care about. I don't. It's just too much. And to be honest, on these pennies at least, now this was on my video about hunting my parents' pocket change, that they were talking about this. But on these here, really, to be honest, these pennies, mostly why I'm hunting these is to fill my book. That's about it. I just want to fill my book. I mean, if we come across something cool along the way, hey, awesome. If we come across a wide AM or a close AM or a extra V or, any of that stuff along the way, hey, great. Or a actual floating roof, awesome. But it's not exactly why I'm hunting these rolls of pennies. I mean, I am also looking for 82 Denver, small date, copper planchet, I've also been pulling out pretty much all of the nicer looking 82s, whether they're Denver or not, whether they're copper or zinc, because I do need them for my book too, and I know there's other people out there who are looking for them. So right here we have an 82. This is going to be copper. This is a large date, Denver. Just because I can tell. I don't need to weigh it or anything. I can tell. Oh, you want me to weigh it? Okay, I'll weigh it. I can hear you through the internet saying, you better weigh it just to make sure it's a copper one. I can hear you. I hear you. All right. I'm going to leave it right. Let's see, right there so you can see it. While I turn the scale on. And you can see the scale's on. Alright. I'm going to drop her right there. Yeah, see it? Oh, look. 1.3 or 3.11 grams. Yep, it's a copper. So we'll keep that. Now, I've had other people ask, well, why don't you keep all the copper you find? You know, it's worth more than a penny. You're right, it is. And what am I going to do with it? That's what I've always asked people. What are you going to do with it? You keep all the copper you find. By law, you're not allowed to actually... Wow, that's a heck of a freaking ring of death. You're not allowed to actually melt it down and make it into, like, anything unless you're using it for, like, arts and crafts kind of stuff. That's the only way you're allowed to do that. Basically, you can't make money off of it. So then what do you do with it? You just collect it? No. I hear of these stories of people who got like 5-gallon buckets full of copper pennies just sitting in their houses. Well, why? For some day that maybe copper goes way up and you can sell them at a higher rate because they're copper? Okay. Or maybe it's, I don't, I mean, sure, if you want to break the law and melt down all your copper pennies and make copper bars, that's up to you. Not like anybody's going to probably know unless you're spreading rumors around about it. Because honestly, how are they going to find out, right? But I don't keep copper pennies. I keep certain copper pennies that I'm looking for. Like here, this one, for instance, 1959. That looks like the RPM for 59. Yeah, it's in rough shape, but we're going to keep it anyway. 61 Denver. Copper penny. In the bucket to the bank. Just don't see a reason. I know Rob finds treasure. He keeps it, and he always says at the end of his videos how much copper he found. And I've had other people tell me the same thing, like, oh yeah, I hunted this box of pennies and found X number of pounds of copper. Cool. Good for you. I'm truly happy for you. Don't have a clue why you care, or why I'd care, but truly happy. So, I don't know. Maybe I should start keeping all the copper. I don't know. Again, I don't know what I'd do with it. I mean, I hunt... This is probably the... I don't know. 50th, 60th box that I've hunted, like, this year. I mean... I just started this channel this year, but I mean, I've been hunting these boxes all year long. I mean, I probably hunt 50, 60 boxes or more a year. Oh, it's a nice 69 San Francisco. I'll keep that to the side. Oh, there we go. Even though I hate 46, we got a wee penny. Perfect. So, I don't know. Tell me down in the comments, do you think I should be keeping all my copper pennies? I mean, and if you do think I should keep them, what should I do with them? Oh, there's the RPM, the 83 RPM. What should I do with them? Should I just put them off to the side and save them? I mean, come on, give me some ideas here. I don't know. I mean, I buy copper stuff. I have a 1-pound copper bar sitting next to me right now on my table. I just bought some more copper rounds today. I don't know. What do you guys think that I should do if you say, hey, yeah, you should be keeping all that copper? Okay. But what do you want? What should I do with it? Just put it in buckets and leave it sitting somewhere? I mean, I already have enough stuff laying around. My wife already is not happy with all the crap I got laying around. I mean, I have coinage and coinage supplies everywhere. So, yeah, I'm not mad about it. I just don't. I truly don't understand the point of keeping all the copper. Sorry, it just caught my eye. It's the light, but it kind of looked like there was splits there, like that was a DDR or something. I was like, wait, what? Oh, look at 82 Denver, small date, zinc. You just get to know what these are. I'll throw it under the scope for you, or under the deal for you. I'm not going to go through all the rigmarole here of showing you that I'm doing the same one. I mean, if you don't believe me, you don't believe me. I don't care. There you go. 2.47, close enough to 2.5. It's zinc. Very common. Yeah, no, like I was saying, truly, I don't understand. I don't know what to do with all the pounds of copper that I would get. Like I say, maybe you can help me out. Maybe some of y'all out there could help me out. And yes, I do keep my O9s, if you are wondering. All the O9s I do keep. Only because I have customers who want to. Oh, look, another Canadian. I have customers that want to. That use them for. Like, or not use them, but they collect them in sets of 4. So I just keep them, put together sets of 4, and then sell it on. Oh, so anybody got any big plans for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day? Huh? Gonna go find some woman in a bar and kiss them? What are you gonna do? I mean, I can't. My wife would kill me. Maybe if I found her. Oh, that is so close to a floating roof. I can see FG there. Just barely. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I'll just be sitting inside. Maybe I'll do a live stream or something. I don't know. I never know what I'm gonna do. I do know that I'm getting a bunch of shield nickels pretty soon. That'll be nice. Dateless shield nickels, but shield nickels nonetheless. See, there's an off-center strike. Not by a ton, but it's off-center. This other person would probably have me keep that as a error, and blah, 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 blah. If it was way off-center, like to the point where you couldn't read some of the letters or numbers or something like that, yep, I would keep it. But being just a tad off-center, I mean, that's kind of normal. So, kind of a normal thing. Still searching for those close AM, wide AMs, on 93, 90 and up. You're looking for that wide AM where the A and M have a big gap between them there. And this is a really nice penny, by the way. Oh, really nice, actually. Huh. In the 93, no, 92, you're looking for that close AM. Huh. '80 Denver. Suppose you'd have me keep this too because it's a filled D, right? Yeah. One of the most common things to see. Filled D, or filled bit mark. I love seeing those on eBay. I just laugh. Those and like I was told last night about a coin on eBay that's a 43 penny, no mint mark, that somebody wants like stupid, ridiculous money for. Now this 60 is really nice. I will probably keep this. It doesn't look nice under the scope, I know. But it's actually in really nice shape. But yeah, they wanted like $2,000 for it because it had no mint mark. Very rare. It's pretty funny that now my peeps are out there. After watching my videos, they're out there scouring the internets and stuff and looking up that stuff. It makes me laugh. It means people are learning. That's the key that I take away. People are learning. That makes me happy. So you can't see it because the microscope don't show up very well, but like see this right here across here? That's all toned. In the lights I can see it's all purple and stuff, so that's kind of neat. I just sold a bunch of these memorials that were all toned up. So if I see ones that have good toning on them, I'll probably keep them. Just because people seem to really like them. Anyway, alright, I'm going to open another roll. Alright, I opened 3 rolls this time. Owie. There was another suggestion that I got emailed to me that I agree with somewhat. There's an RPM. I agree with somewhat. I'll say that much. The person said that I would get a lot more views. Well, 2 things. I'd get a lot more views on my channel if A and B, if I were to do more hunting of like silver, like buy those bags of silver like Rob Finds Treasure does. You know, he gets those bags of silver from his dealer. Well, guess what? 1, even if I could get those bags, I can't afford them. I just don't have the money. So that's kind of out of the question. I can go get some silver, 90% silver, not a big old bag, but I can go get some and we can go through it. I can afford some. Not a ton, but some. And we can look through it. That'd be fine, if that's something y'all want to do, I guess. And 2, they said that another thing that people would appreciate probably is more of the pocket change hunting, like I do when I get pocket change from my parents. And the reasoning behind that is that it's something that's more readily available. Tilted art. That's a tilted mint mark. More readily available to the masses, because you guys all, people go shopping, they get change in their pocket, and learning to hunt that change for value is easier to bring to the masses. Now, I do agree with that. 100%, actually. But then my question becomes this. Is that what you guys all feel like too? Is that you'd rather see more pocket change hunting type stuff? Or do you like the platform as it is now? I mean, this is your time right now to put something down in the comments down there and say, hey, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Let's do, could we do this instead? Uh, things like that. I mean, obviously, again, I've said this, I don't know how many times now I gotta say this. I don't do these videos just, I mean, I do them to help train people, but I mean, these coin hunting videos that I do, I don't have to do the coin hunting part of it. I'm gonna coin hunt no matter what. I just thought that maybe y'all would like to come along for the ride and watch the hunt happen and see if we find anything interesting along the way. But if you're not interested in the coin hunt part of it, let me know. If you'd rather me just do a pocket change thing, let me know that too. I mean, I know that my parents have another huge thing of pocket change that I will be getting here and going through. Um, I use cards for everything, so I really don't have a bunch of change in my pocket. I do have a ton in my truck, though. Yeah, that coin is in really nice shape. It's got a really nice strike. But yeah, I got a ton in my truck I could go through and grab. And I should probably do anyway. It's cold out there, though. I'll have to do it next time I'm out driving around, because it's a diesel truck, so it definitely will cook you right out of the thing. But, so maybe next time I go for a drive in it or whatever, I'll grab all the change out of it. That'll take me, I don't know, a couple hours probably. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. There's change everywhere. If I do it in the summertime, I could really do a deep dive on it and get all the stuff that's under the seats and everywhere else, but that's a nice looking 92. I don't know if I need one of them or not for my book. I'll have to keep it just in case. So that change has probably been in there, most of it, for 15 years, most of it. I think I've had the truck for about that long, so oof, that's not in good shape at all. And I know you're probably thinking, I'm not seeing any of those shield pennies. Yeah, you'd be right. There is none. I went through and checked them real quick and threw them in the bucket because I just can't stand them, okay? Dog hair, get out of there. Nobody wants you. Dog, yes. Hair, no. I've also been told that I'm boring to listen to. Well, if you don't want to listen to me, turn the volume off, turn on some music and just watch. I mean, that's easy enough. I mean, if you really want, I could just record these videos and then, just throw some music on over top of them. In fact, I've actually considered doing that, like a second, so you'd have me talking, doing the whole thing, and then do it again, but remove all the music from, or all the video from it, or not the video, the voice from it, and just put some music on in the background in there and let the hunt commence. So then you'd have a choice to which way you want to watch it, whether it's with me babbling or not. The only thing that worries me about that is I've already had another copyright hit. Ugh. Which I'll win. I won it the last time I got hit. I'll win it again. It's not like it's gonna stick around, but it's not really a copyright strike, so to speak. It's a basically just says that I can't monetize that video until the copyright thing has been lifted. Well, it doesn't really matter because I can't monetize anything right now. We still got to get another, I believe it's 350 subscribers. So you might see me doing a whole bunch of like shorts, because even though shorts don't really pay very well, they do one thing really well. And that is bring subscribers to your channel. They do bring subscribers in. So I'm going to probably do a lot more shorts, like, coming up here. There's another 82. That's a large date, Denver copper. 84 Denver. Probably an RPM. Probably don't care. If you guys like collecting every single little error you can find out there, be my guest. Do it. I mean, I just, like I told the guy you guys can go see the comment I wrote. It was actually a pretty nice comment. I wasn't mean or anything. I just said that if I kept every single little error that I found on a coin, I wouldn't be able to walk around my house because there'd be so much stuff everywhere. Now, I'm not going to tell you what video it was on or anything like that. If you find it, you find it. Have I screwed up on some errors? Absolutely. In fact, I screwed up one the other day. I wasn't sure about that. We had that one coin that had the one that was like curved back and forth, and I didn't know what it was. I was like, well, it's a curved S, I don't know, or a curved 1. No idea. Well, I put it up as a for sale that way, and like as an error, and I got corrected about it. It wasn't an error. Apparently it happened in vending machines. No clue. I can't know everything. I did make it right, though. The person that bought it, they did get an error. They got a 1943 D over D penny, along with the curved S, just because it was, or curved 1, because it was cool looking. But yeah, I mean, I can't know. I mean, I guarantee you that Blue Ridge doesn't know every single error known to man out there without looking stuff up once in a while. So I can look for the most common ones. If you guys want me to really dive into like all the errors and stuff, I can do that, but we're going to end up taking like basically one penny, and it'll be like 10 minutes of scrutinizing over every little piece of the penny. Literally. And then checking, back and forth, like Wexler and what is it, copper or something or another, I don't remember. Copper coins, something like that. And Variety Vista and stuff, and looking for all those different little errors and stuff. Yeah. No thanks. I really don't want to. I'll do it if you guys want me to. But like I'm saying, it'll probably take us 5 hours to get through a roll. I know people out there who do it. I know. I talk to them all the time on my streams and stuff, that they tell me all the coins they're finding and stuff, and I'm happy for them. I really am. Truly. Truly happy. I just don't have the time to sit there and scrutinize over every single little detail of a coin. I mean, I do this. I also, I'm searching for a new job. That's a big part of my life right now. Is it a die crack or a scratch? I think it's a scratch. And also, with Whatnot, I'm constantly buying and selling coins. So I'm always looking for new coins to buy, figuring out pricing on them, stuff like that. I mean, always. Doing tons of that. So I don't always have time. Alright, enough of me complaining. I gotta just move on. Ooh, look at that, a 50S. Beautiful. I like it. Not a strike through. That's damage. Don't get it confused. Still a cool penny, though, to find. That's an RPM. RPMs are pretty easy to spot. They don't have to be huge RPMs to spot them, like minor RPMs. They're pretty easy to spot, honestly. I keep sneezing. Usually, like a little thickening on one area is a good indicator of an RPM. It's like here. See how thin it is on the bottom of the D and then on the top? It's a lot thicker. Usually a pretty good indicator that you have an RPM. Or if it's a little twisted like this one is, another pretty good indicator. Hmm. 68 Denver. Huh. Must just be me. I don't know. Almost looks like that 8 is sitting down a lot lower than it should be. But I think it's just my eyes. They're kind of watering now. I sneezed quite a few times. There you go. There's a tilted D right there. So that would be that's an RPM. Alright, had to open more rolls. Let's see where we at here. Wow. That feels really weird. That is not a strike through. It's like somebody literally sanded that area down. Because even like the edge of the rim is, I can feel it's really sharp. It's like somebody like just sanded this whole thing down. Very weird. Huh. It feels kind of cool actually. There, 1990 Denver. So it looks dirty as hell, but honestly, you get it out in the light and it's very nice. I don't know, can I even show toning at all? Not really. It is toned up really nice though. And I am a sucker for toned coins. Now, artificially toned, not so much. Although, I have bought a few in the past. Oh, look, another Canada. I have bought a few artificially toned ones in the past. Mostly just to give to my wife as like, here you go, hon, have something pretty. I don't agree with it, but my curiosity, curiosity killed the cat, kind of a thing. My curiosity got to me though. I was like, how How does it work? How do they tone these things artificially, right? And I didn't watch much. I watched one video that showed a guy taking a blowtorch to some pennies, and they came out really nice looking, but um, I've also seen that on a Whatnot stream before that somebody did that. Took a blowtorch to Morgan dollar, actually, and it didn't come out very nice, I didn't think, but whatever. Or was it a peace dollar? I think it was a Morgan. I don't know. I have the video on, or photos, I should say, of it on my phone. So, incriminating evidence. You know who you are. She watches my channel. She'll get a kick out of that. So, there was another one that was, they were using like a hard-boiled egg, and I don't know, I didn't watch it, I just saw the thumbnail for it. I was like, oh, okay, well, that's interesting, I guess. Let's see, where were we? 09 Denver. Oh, presidency. Yay. I think that's the first one of those I've got out of these two boxes. Let's see. But yeah, I know, I was just watching that video and stuff going, very, very interesting. Not that I want to do it myself, obviously, but... And if I did do it myself, well, besides hating myself for doing it, I would definitely disclose that it's artificially toned. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Ooh, I like this, though. You guys probably can't see it, but this, under the light, this coin is like just a beautiful bronze color. 62 Denver. Yeah, I think I'm going to probably have to buy some BU rolls so that I can fill my, that might be an RPM. Kind of tough to tell. So that I can fill my, book. At least 59 to 95. And then the older stuff, I'll just do as I can. The wheat pennies. I mean, I've filled quite a bit of it already. Oh, look, a 44. Speaking of wheat pennies, there's a 1944. That's nice to find. Alright, let me just make some room. Alright, here we go. 69 Denver. Nothing spectacular there. A 94. 86. Also, there's this thing that if you've never done YouTube, you should try it sometime. Try it sometime. It's called YouTuber blindness. I never thought it was a thing. I heard of gamers always talking about it. YouTuber blindness, that they didn't see something or hear something or whatever when they were actually doing a YouTube video. And I was like, really? No, you're just blind, not YouTuber blindness. Yeah, it's a thing. You're going through doing this, and people are like, well, you missed this, this, and this. I did? And then you go back and watch their video or whatever, and you're like, oh, I did. Huh. Well, I'm trying to concentrate not only on searching these pennies for y'all, but I gotta also think about, try to think about it. What am I gonna say? See, like this here, some would say that's a strike through. That is not. That is actually wear. It's die wear. It's not wear on the penny. It's wear. It's deterioration of the die. So don't get it confused. I'm sure that there's a bunch of the pennies that I've looked at and stuff. People have been like, "Oh, that's a big strike through." It is not a strike through. It is not a strike through, not a strike through, not a strike through. This is an 82 Denver Copper large date. I've actually been selling some of those now. It's kind of amazing how many people want those pennies. That penny's just war. 87 Denver. Here's another 82 Denver large date copper. 61 Denver. 1979. We're getting down there. We got 6 pennies left on this hunt. Well, on this round of this hunt. I still got quite a few rolls left. Another 82 Denver large date. Wow. In copper. '95 Denver. And that's a scratch, not anything else. 83 Denver. There you go. That was, I believe, 7 rolls we just hunted through there. So, hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. You know, all those good things that y'all do usually for me. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, have a good one.